In 1976, residents of a small Ohio town began receiving mysterious letters. The envelopes were plain. The handwriting was clumsy, but aggressive and blocky, uneven script. The contents? Disturbing and threatening. It started with school bus driver Mary Gillespie, who received a letter accusing her of having an affair with the school superintendent. The writer warned her to end the relationship or else. Mary was confused. She denied the affair. But the letters kept coming. Then her husband, Ron Gillespie, received one too. It threatened to expose Mary if Ron didn't take action. Friends and family were pulled into the drama, and the writer seemed to know everything about their private lives, where they lived, what time they left home, who they spoke to. The community was unsettled. Who could know this much? And the situation turned deadly. On August 19, 1977, Ron got a phone call, presumably from the letter writer. He stormed out of the house with a gun, furious. Minutes later, he was dead. His truck had crashed into a tree, and the gun had fired once. Police ruled it an accident, despite questions. Why had the gun gone off? Was he chasing someone? Why was he speeding on a back road he knew well? After Ron's death, the letters didn't stop. They increased. Signs appeared along Mary's bus route. One day, fed up, she pulled over to rip one down. But behind the sign was a booby trap with a gun pointed to fire when the sign was removed. It failed to go off. Had it worked, it would have killed her instantly. The gun's serial number was traced to Paul Freshour, Ron's brother-in-law. He had recently separated from his wife, who was close to Mary. He denied involvement, but he was arrested and convicted for attempted murder based largely on circumstantial evidence. Paul went to prison, but the letters kept coming. Some were even sent to the judge and police officers involved in Paul's case. They taunted authorities and accused them of a cover-up. Even while Paul was in solitary confinement, with no access to mail, the letters were still being delivered. The prison ruled out Paul as the writer, yet he remained behind bars. After 10 years, he was released, still claiming innocence. The letters finally stopped a few years later, but the mystery was never solved. Who was the Circleville writer? Was it Paul, his wife, a neighbor, a police officer? The letters were never traced. No fingerprints, no cameras. Just thousands of pages filled with rage, secrets, and accusations terrifying an entire town for over a decade. Some believe it was a group of people. Others think it was a single deranged stalker. Some even suspect a local conspiracy buried by those in power. To this day, the identity of the writer remains one of America's most chilling unsolved cases, proof that horror doesn't always wear a mask. Sometimes it hides in an envelope, waiting on your doorstep.